Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Manor Road Studio, the Alive podcast. I'm Dale. Chris is not with us again today. Hopefully, we'll have her back tomorrow, and then we can have her share some of her stories with you. You know, Grant Cardone has a wonderful book out, and I even love the title of the book because of the quote. It says, "Be obsessed or be average." Now, I want you to give that a little bit of thought. Be obsessed or be average. You know, we all have hopes and dreams and desires, but are we really willing to pay the price to reach those goals and dreams that we have? Are we willing to totally commit to them, or are we easily distracted from it? There's one thing that every person walking the face of the earth has in common. I don't care if you're a star athlete at the top of your game, if you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter who you are. Whether you're on the bottom rung of the ladder or the top rung of the ladder, everyone has the urge to quit. But it's the people on the top rung of the ladder versus the people in the middle or at the bottom that have the obsession to keep going and keep climbing to reach their goal and reach their dreams. They're not so stuck on a television show or what their team of football or basketball or baseball is doing. You know, I was watching a podcast by Ed Milet the other day, and he used something I've never thought about. He said, it's great to cheer for, your favorite team, but it's terrible to be obsessed with your team because it takes away from the obsession of your own goals and dreams. In other words, if I'm a Tennessee fan, they didn't win a lot in the last 2 or 3 years, but let's just say that Tennessee, wins a football game. We didn't win. They won. The Patriots won the Super Bowl, not us. So think about that quite a bit as you go about your life and think, well, am I willing to risk to reach my goals and dreams? And am I totally obsessed by it? Last weekend, Tiger Woods won the Masters, I believe it was. And wow. After how many years it's been since he won? But he's so laser focused and obsessed with winning that everything else is secondary in his life. What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to risk? Are you living your life vicariously through your children? It's wonderful to be involved with your kids and the things that they do, but not at the expense of your own life. So how strong is your urge to quit? How strong is your urge to gossip? How strong is your ability to get distracted so easily and let that be your excuse for not following your obsession or your dream? When you really boil it down and start thinking about it, it is easy to get distracted. We all do it. And we'll blame it on anything we can blame it on. It might be the presidential election. It might be the Senate election or a governor or a mayor or whatever's happening in your own community. But at the end of the day, do any of those things truly impact your life to the point of not allowing you to follow your dreams and obsessions? I'm going to say no. Anytime you get distracted, it's because you get distracted. We can't live our life through others. We can't live our life complaining and then expect to win. If we're going to be on the top rung of that ladder, we got to be willing to pay the price. Because the higher we get, the harder the climb. The harder the climb, the more we sweat. But the more we sweat, the more we get. So be obsessed with anything that you truly want in life. As long as it's moral and ethical, go for your dreams. Set some specific goals. Believe in yourself. I've always talked about putting ourselves on the clearance rack of life. Because when we do that, we cut our price and we miss our worth. Our self-worth is so much more than a price tag. God created us to do amazing things. Great things beyond our imagination. Who would have ever thought you could have run a marathon? But you can. Who would have thought so many things that were impossible at one time, but now become possible? In 4 weeks, I'm going to have surgery to have what's called a urostomy, meaning I'll have an external bladder outside of my body. I'll be wearing a bag. It took me a little while to wrestle down the fact that cancer had spread to my bladder and caused the situation of which I just spoke of. But by the same token, I know that having that urostomy, having that surgery, is going to give me the ability to once again chase my goals and dreams with obsession that I want. Sometimes we have to do what's necessary. We have to make those tough decisions. We have to give up some things. There are sacrifices we have to make because life is always evolving. Life is dynamic. It's not static. You got to be willing to pay the price, to sacrifice, to chase the dreams. I'm going to step out here and say that the price you pay for chasing your dream is much less than the price you pay for giving up your dream. So I want you to believe in yourself. Believe that God did endow you with the seeds of greatness. You were created to do wonderful things, but it's up to you to do them. God's not going to come down here and give you something to be excellent at. He's already given you everything you need, but it's up to you to put the distractions aside. Turn the television off. Turn the radio off. Listen to positive things. Give yourself a chance. Life is amazing when we truly decide to live it. And the only person that can make that decision is you.